Hello, everybody. TGIF and good evening. It's Friday. Woo, happy Friday, all. So give me 1 second here. Okay. We should be going live in 1 second on YouTube. Yes. Okay, yes. So welcome all, welcome all. So we're going to be doing things a little bit differently tonight because I'm a little limited here. Liz and Pete unfortunately could not make it. So it's just me and I'm working not from home. So I'm a little limited on my setup. So we're going to be doing just general readings tonight. Unless there is going to be a bit of a difference here. If you don't want a general reading, you just have to donate just for tonight. It's because of limitations here. So just general readings for free. And I've only got like an hour-ish, so I want to try to get through as many people as possible. But if you do have a specific question tonight, you can go to nope, that's not the right one. You can go to tarotdonate.com. Then you just have to say, hey, I donated, and then I can answer your question. But if you're cool with waiting on the line and just getting a journal tonight, then totally for free. Otherwise, it's not something we normally do. Listen, Pete, again, to people coming in could not make it. So it's just me, and I'm not working from home. So I have a very limited setup. But I did want to still try to go live and say hi to all of y'all. And maybe we can get our subscriber count up a little higher tonight, too. We are at 207 subscribers. Goal 220. Why not? But yeah, so people coming in, welcome. We're going to start. Whoa, why are the comments looking like this? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to start starring people popping in. Welcome all. Very nice to see you all. Hello. Welcome, friends. Hello. It's just me doing the solo. Yes, general. So we're doing them general readings tonight. And again, to people coming in just for tonight, because I want to try to get through as many people as possible. It's only generals. If you do have a specific question, you have two options on getting that answered. One, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, and you can ask that in the next stream where it's me, Pete, and Liz, and we won't have a time limit, and you can totally ask your specific question in that stream. Or if you really want to have an answer tonight, you can go to tarotdonate.com, donate any amount you want, just make sure you mention, hey, I donated, so I could just go and double check and confirm. So those are the options if you have a specific question, just for tonight because of my limitations here. But anyways, we're going to get started. So Angie, welcome. Are you still here? Can you type 111 in chat if you're still here, Angie? And we'll get started with the general reading. Tonight, for the general readings, I'm going to use Simple Wisdom of the Household Dog. So we're going to do that tonight. But yes, welcome everybody. So nice to see you all. It's really nice to see our regulars. I very much appreciate seeing familiar faces. You guys are all awesome. Hello, Lisa, welcome. Adding you to the queue. But again, new people coming in, we're just doing general readings tonight because, again, I'm saying this multiple times for everybody popping in. Pete and Liz couldn't make the stream tonight, so it's just me writing solo, and I don't have my usual setup, so I'm a little limited here on what I can do. So it's just generals, so we could try to get through everybody. Unless you have unless you donate, then I will answer a specific question. Yeah, no problem. So it looks like Angie's not answering right now. So we'll just right there. Can we not highlight this? Thank you. Ramadana, are you still here, Ramadana? Lisa Mangaru, I got you added to the list. So Ramadana, are you here tonight? Hi, Karen. Welcome. Lovely to see familiar faces. We'll give Ramadana 1 more second here just to see. Okay. Looks like Angela, are you here right now? I'm just going to keep everybody on the list. Oh, my day was great, Karen. I'm just happy it's Friday. So you are also added to the general reading list for tonight. Hi, welcome, Brandy. You're added to our general free readings tonight. It looks like Angie, there you are. So Angie, you're first on the list. So we're going to give you a general reading tonight, Angie. So let's get started. Now, I know that you're here. Hi, Facebook user. You have to, oh gosh, I don't remember what. Kelly, yes, Kelly. So Kelly, hang in there. You are added to the list, Kelly. Yes. Yes. Go to that link. Thank you, Pete. I think Pete is like in the background, a little helping me out a little here. So go to this link if you're popping up as Facebook loser. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Facebook user, and it's not showing your name. Go to this, and there should be something to show how you can get your name to show up so it doesn't come up as a Facebook user. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm on my own here tonight. Usually there's Pete and Liz, and they're part of this as well. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Okay, Angie, let's get started with your general reading. Thanks for everybody who comes in for liking and subscribing and all that fun jazz. So quick little blessing of the deck here. Remove all other, Eleanor's laughing. Remove all negative energies. All right, Angie, what kind of amazing thing does Elvis have to say for you? Angie, thank you, Pete, for helping me out there on the background. Everybody is laughing because I said Facebook loser. I'm so sorry. Angie, happy. You got happy. So what does happy have to say? Let's find out. And also thanks to the jump in subscribers tonight, guys. We like jumped in subscribers. One of our videos on YouTube, a past live stream, got a bunch of views literally out of nowhere. And we got a bunch of new subscribers like literally overnight. And also thank you so much for getting us over, goodness, why can't I find this? Here we go. Over 200 subscribers. That is so awesome. We're so excited to eventually, hopefully over the rainbow, get 500 subscribers so we can, eventually get the community page, which is going to be really fun and exciting way to interact with all of you. So yeah. So anyways, happy for Angie W. So the happy card says gratitude, celebration, joy, fulfillment, bliss. Albus the dog. So how this deck works is you get a reading from the dog, which is Albus, and you also get a reading from the creator of this deck. Yes, Angie, 111. Heck yeah. But don't worry, I know you're here. So once again, Angie, if you're just retuning in, you got happy for your general reading, which is gratitude, celebration, joy, fulfillment, and bliss. Now, Albus the dog says for you, Albus. Yes, I am getting very tongue-tied, Karen. Albus the dog says, there's always something to be happy about. I am happy most of the time, but sometimes I am really, really happy, especially if I've had a particularly good walk or a nice din-dins. People and other dogs to play with make me happy too. Cuddles always make me happy. Surely they make everybody happy. Sticks make me happy. That's definitely a dog thing, apparently. Having a warm, safe home and people who care for me makes me happy every day. Sunshine makes me happy, but then so does rain because then I can splash in puddles. It's all a matter of how we choose to see the world, I suppose. Now the owner's notes. Oop. My mouse is doing something silly. Again, not at my usual setup. Okay, owner's notes. Dogs can usually find something to be happy about, but it's not so easy for us humans sometimes. This may be because we tend to dwell on matters, whereas dogs have the inevitable ability to exist completely in the present moment. There is much to be learned from the simplicity, as with it comes an appreciation of all the things around us that we should be grateful for, but too often take for granted. What is your equivalent of a good stick to chew? Every ray of every ray of sunlight and breath we take is indeed a blessing that can bring us great happiness when we can allow ourselves to let go of unnecessary hindrances. Just as we could find ourselves feeling sad for no apparent reason, so too we could find ourselves in an unaccountably good mood. On these days, embrace every moment of happiness. It is a gift truly to be grateful for. So basically, Angie, this is basically saying love life as you do and love the wonderful things around you and love that you are alive and you're alive and hopefully healthy every single day. Just come outside and just enjoy the beautiful fresh air, or a good stick, as Albus the dog said. But there's your general reading for tonight. I do hope that helps resonate with you. Betsy, welcome. So for tonight, unfortunately, Betsy, we are only giving general readings. Usually, Pete, yes, express gratitude, exactly, just like what Karen said. So, okay. So for tonight, we're only giving general readings because I'm on my own and I'm not in my usual setup because I'm working somewhere that's not at home right now. So I can only give general readings for free tonight. Yes, you will be added. Thank you so much for understanding, Betsy. But I do want to let you know, usually we do give more than just general readings. Usually we do give career readings and everything when Pete and Liz, the other two hosts of this show, are on with me and like I'm in my usual setup. So make sure you follow the page so you could definitely catch our next live stream, which I promise will not just be general readings. But to everybody coming in, if you do have a specific question, you can either wait till our next live stream when Pete and Liz are here, or if you do want to donate $1 or more, you just mentioned that you donated at tarotonate.com, and I could just double check that it went through, and then I can give the reading. Otherwise, we're just going to do general so we can try to get through as many people as possible with the limited time. Thank you, Pete. So anyways, Angie, that is your reading. So let's see. Angela, everybody type 111 in chat just so I can try to keep track of everybody here and see who's here that's still on the waiting list. Yes, just like what that says. Okay. Brandy's here. Betsy's here. Tiffany's here. Kelly's here. To people who are coming through as Facebook user, please make sure to go to this link so you can click that. And I think it has you log back in or something. So then it doesn't show you as Facebook user and you come up as your actual name. So I can keep track of you guys better for the Facebook people there popping in funny. Hi, Luana. Okay. So Eleanor, Ramadana, you're here. Okay. So Ramadana, you are next. So Ramadana, welcome. Always lovely to see a familiar face. Let's give you your free general reading for tonight. So, okay. So here we go, Ramadana. All right. Ramadana. What will your general reading be for tonight? What does Alice the dog have to say for you? Hi, welcome, Layla. You are added to the list for general reading. So Ramadana, you got rest. Let's see what rest has to say. I really wish that they made this index in like alphabetical order because it's so hard to find things in this index. Thank you for subscribing, Tiffany. So that means we probably went up a subscriber. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Okay, rest, Ramadana. So Albus, rest, break, relax, pause, breathe, meditation. Albus says, phew, time for a breather. I love to run around, but I do get tired after a bit, and it's nice to stop and enjoy the scenery. If you never stop to breathe and look around, well, you could end up anywhere at all and exhausted to boot. So I'm just going to lie here for a while and enjoy the squishy moss and the sunbeam. Thank you very much. Why not pull up a rock and join me? Owner's notes. We can't run on full thrusters every minute of the day without exhausting ourselves or making ourselves ill. We can stop it from getting to that level by making sure that we take a break. We can look back at where we've come from, plan where we're going next, and take a good few deep breaths before the next adventure. As Albus rightly points out, if we don't take the time to restore ourselves and clear our heads, we could find ourselves somewhere we never planned to be, wondering how we got there. Oh, you're welcome, Angie. So basically, Ramadana, make sure you have exactly. God knows you need to rest. Make sure you have some me time, Ramadana. You deserve Ramadana time. And you deserve to kick back, relax, put the cucumbers on your eyes, and breathe. Enjoy the scenery, light a nice candle if you can, and just enjoy yourself. Zen out, girl. So yeah, you need to rest more. Do not burn yourself out because nobody likes burnout. Exactly. All right. So, Angela, are you here right now? Angela Williamson, you are next on the waiting list. You're very welcome, Ramadana. It's always lovely seeing you here. We always appreciate seeing a regular. And Eleanor, are you here? Angela and Eleanor, you guys are next on the list here. So I know Eleanor just commented a few minutes ago. So let's see. Angela or Eleanor? Who's after Eleanor? And Luana, you're next after Eleanor. So who's going to be first? Looking for 3 specific names at the top of the list right now. Angela, Eleanor, Luana. Eleanor. Okay, Eleanor, you are next. All right, Eleanor. So, are you ready for your general reading from Albus the dog? I sure am. Let's rock and roll. All right. Welcome, Adriana. Okay, so Eleanor, you got the vet card. Poor Albus. He doesn't really seem to be enjoying himself very much at the vet right now. All right, let's find out what vet has to say for you. Page 68. All right, here we go. Vet. Health, medicine, healing, care, trust. Albus the dog says, a lot of my fellow furry friends are not fans of the vet at all and hide from their owners on days when they are due to visit. I actually don't mind it all that much. I get lots of attention. There's always interesting smells and I get to meet new dogs and people. I know that it's for my own good and that the vet just needs to check that I am healthy and keep me that way. I am pleased to say that I keep myself in fine shape, so there's no need to worry about it. Owner's notes. Albus knows how important it is to keep healthy and that the vet is there only to help him. All of us should pay attention to our health, as without that, what do we have? Sometimes it may be that we have to pay a visit to a medical practitioner for examination, diagnosis, or treatments. Often we can be reluctant to do so, as we don't want to hear bad news or indeed be poked around with. But we need to be able to trust that they are there to help us and that we will receive the care we need from a qualified expert. So, basically, if you've been kind of a little shy of seeing any form of doctor that you haven't been to for quite some time, brave through it, Eleanor. I believe in you. Go see that doc. And I mean any doctor, whether it's been delaying for a dentist appointment, a personal appointment of some sort for being female, or just your general. Go take care of yourself. Yes, just like what Karen said, go take care of yourself, boo. Taking care of yourself is very important. And I've had issues that I regretted not getting checked a little earlier. I've had family members. It's so important to all of you to go get yourselves checked out. So go get yourselves checked out, guys. Take care of yourself because, we only are going to have this life that we're living right now once. Okay, good, Eleanor. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oops, my nose is itchy. Anyway, so Luana, are you here? And Angela, I think Angela must have stepped out for now, but of course, if Angela comes back, she would be next. So Luana and Lisa, are either of you two still here? You guys are next. Luana and Lisa. And then after Lisa is Karen, who I know has been very active. So Karen, I know that you're definitely here. Luana is here. All right. Let's get to Luana. All right. So Luana, it's time to get Albus the dog to give you some goodwill wishes. Let's see what Albus has to say for you. Luana, you got tracks. There's Albus's little doggy paw prints in the snow. And Lisa, you are next after Luana. Perfect. Glad to see you're here, Lisa. So you are next. Hang around. Just wait here for one more minute and we'll get to your general reading next. Track 60, 60, 60. All right, tracks. Memory, record, legacy, impact, effect. Albus the dog says, wherever I go, I leave tracks. So do you. Not always as obvious as these ones here in the snow, but they're there all right. It's nothing to worry about so long as you don't go to places that you shouldn't. We can follow other dogs and people's tracks too if we want to. Together we make a pattern of tracks all across the world, which is very true. Owner's notes. Albus doesn't worry too much about leaving tracks, but as humans, we may have a little more to consider. Everything we do and everywhere we go, we leave traces and there are consequences. From the carbon footprint we all create through our travel and daily lives to the trace we leave of our activities on the internet, we are all making tracks every day of our lives. When we are mindful of the effects of our actions have, we can consciously create a positive impact on the world. So this card is just trying to remind you, be careful what you do sometimes, whether it's good. Well, obviously, if it's good, don't be careful because it's a good thing and that's going to leave positive tracks. But if you're ever doing something that might be feeling a little bit off to you, that's spirit telling you, hey, be careful because this might come tracking back to you. So spirit just wants to let you know, that's all. Just to be mindful of what you do. But hey, if you're making some great tracks and strides, and go on for it, Luana. Lisa, I see you are still here, so we're going to hop right in to your reading. And again, to everybody coming in, we usually do not do it where it's like a time-limited stream and it's just strictly general readings. Usually there's two other hosts for the show, Liz and Pete. Neither of them could make it tonight, so it's just me hosting on my own, hence the limits, and only doing general readings so we can try to get through as many people as possible. And I'm also working in not my usual environment, so I don't have as many of my stuff here as I usually do. So that's kind of what's up. Again, if you have a specific question for tonight, unfortunately, if you wanted to answer it for free, I can't do that for tonight because of the limitations. But if you go to tarotonate.com and you do then type in chat that you did donate, you could donate $1 and up, then I will have you skip the line and get your question answered immediately. Or otherwise, if you can't afford it, that's totally cool. Just make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube, or like the page and follow it on Facebook. So then you can keep an eye for our next live stream, where then you could definitely get that specific question answered for free on our next one, because Pete and Liz will then most likely be in the stream. Anyways, Lisa, let's get started here for Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Here we go. What is your general reading for tonight for Lisa? Oh, all right. Lisa, you got sharing. And I think we're still at 207 subscribers. Maybe we can make it to 210 tonight. And thanks again to all our new subscribers here that came. We had a video that seemed to get a little bit of a boost today out of nowhere, so that was really awesome. All right, so sharing. Oh, sweet. Sharing. Empathy, openness, kindness, generosity, compassion. Albus the dog says to you, Lisa, if you're ever feeling a bit lonely, you come out with me and tell me your troubles. I'll listen. You'll be smiling again before long. I know that human life can sometimes seem overwhelming, but there's no need to keep it all inside. You know, why don't you share your problems with me, and I'll share my wisdom with you. I will also share cuddles. That always seems to work a treat. Owner's notes. As Albus has already pointed out a number of times, our lives do tend to be much more complicated than his. We can sometimes carry our problems and responsibilities like a heavy burden, not realizing that we don't have to shoulder it all alone. We all need a kind ear sometimes, and though a furry ear may not always understand exactly what it is that bothers us, sometimes simply sharing is enough to lighten the load. Oh, thank you so much, Luana. That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping to get a video out for September, but if not, there definitely is going to be one out for October and November. I've just been working a lot, obviously, for September. But anyways, so Lisa, what this general reading card is trying to tell you right now is stop bottling in your feelings, because you know what a full bottle will do eventually if it's overfilled? It's gonna pop and explode. Get those feelings out, whether you share it and just get it out by talking to yourself or to a furry friend like an Elvis or to a loved one who will be that shoulder to listen. Don't bottle everything inside. It's not healthy for you in here. So, you know, hang in there and express yourself. And if you really need to vent, go to somebody or something that's going to listen and get it out. You'll feel so much better. You're so welcome, Lisa. I'm wishing all the best of luck to you, and it's always so great to see you. Betsy, don't worry. I know you're still here. You're probably, Betsy, seeing the night bot. So that's an automatic bot, and it'll type automatic messages. So don't worry. It's not us typing that like, hey, consistently keep writing this. It's just the bot. Like, it repeats certain things. But don't worry, Betsy. I know you're here. All right. So yes, to everybody asking for those general readings, of course, Betsy, no problem at all. So we are trying to get everybody added here. Karen, your therapist. That's really, really cool, by the way. Much kudos to you for all the years of studying and schooling you probably had to go through for that. I'm glad that you approve of it. Okay, so we are Karen, actually, speaking of, you're next. Are you ready for your general reading? Are you ready to get yourself a nice, exciting reading from a dog, specifically a golden retriever? Pallavi, tonight we are only giving general readings because it's just me and I am not even working from home. So I'm a little limited with the tools I have tonight. So it's strictly only general readings unless you donate tonight at tarotdonate.com. Then I will have you skip the line and you get your name on the ticker, and then I will answer a specific question for you. Otherwise, if you want to wait for it to be answered for free, you can wait till our next live stream, which will be in the next few days, and then we can do your specific question for you. Okay. All right, Karen. Here it is. You got love. Let's find out what love seems pretty cute and positive has to say for you. I love that link is in your avatar, by the way. Very cool. Legend of Zelda. Nice, nice. So make sure to subscribe, everybody, if you haven't, if you want a specific question answered, and hit that notification bell, because we'll answer specific questions most likely in our next live stream when it's not just me soloing at like a different place that's not my usual work environment. Okay, love, devotion, openness, trust, care, commitment. Albus the dog says, love is the most important thing there is. It might be more important than din-dins or even sniffing bottoms, but truthfully, it's a part of everything we are. Okay. For a second, could everybody just, can you see me okay? Because my screen went black for a second. Can you guys see me now? Okay. All right. Perfect. Karen, I'm just going to start over reading just in case if any of that got cut off for you. So you got the love card, obviously, which is devotion, openness, trust, care, commitment. Albus the dog says, love is the most important thing there is. It might be more important than din-dins or even sniffing bottoms, but truthfully, it's a part of everything we are and do in life. You humans seem to make it a very complicated matter, introducing all kinds of baffling conditions and rules. But for me, love is life. You're welcome, Lisa. Oh gosh, it's a tongue twister. Here we go. I love life and I live love and I love you, even if we haven't met. I'm sure we'd get on wonderfully if we did meet. Can you open your heart to love? It's simple. Give love generously to the world without expectation or conditions, and you will feel the love within the earth itself and everything within, around and above it. The best place to start is with yourself. Owner's notes. Dogs do have an extraordinary capacity for unconditional love, a trait that is sadly sometimes abused by those who do not appreciate it. We can learn from Albus's great and generous heart, but should not make the mistake of allowing ourselves to be betrayed or mistreated. Sorry, guys, just hang on one second. Okay. Love does not only mean love for others, but also for ourselves. If we start by truly loving and valuing ourselves, then our loving relationship with the world will be built on healthy foundations from which it grows deep and strong. So, Karen, yes, exactly. Good vibes. Karen, you're always there for others, especially now that you've mentioned you're a therapist. You're always there for others, and you're always giving advice and giving them things to remember to love themselves. Don't forget to spread that to yourself as well, and to listen to your own advice too sometimes, because you need to also give yourself a good pat on the back for being a good, awesome person, helping so many people, and you deserve just the same. So don't forget to love yourself. Yes, that is true. Humans make love complicated. It's true. Open the heart to giving and receiving love, but also love yourself. Exactly, Karen. Beautifully said. Karen, you are so awesome. I really like to do live streams as well. It's been really awesome having you in here and interacting with all of us. Oh no, I'm calling you out. I'm sorry. It's Albus the dog, I swear. Welcome, Suzanne. It's so nice to see you back. You are on the list for your free reading. So let's see here. Brandy, are you still here? Sure thing. It's like J83. You just got added. And no problem, Suzanne. You are added on the list. So let's see. Brandy or Kelly, are you guys still here? Brandy, Kelly, Angela, Amberly. Are any of you guys still here? If not, Betsy's next. So let's just, I know, Betsy, I know you're still here. You've been very active and patient, and I really appreciate it. You are awesome for your patience. Much appreciated. Let me just give these 4 people a second to see if any of them are still active. And if not, you are next, Betsy, for your general reading tonight. Well, Betsy, it looks like you are in luck because I don't see anybody else. No problem, Jane. You're added. You know, Betsy, we're gonna hop and skip and doodle do to you. All right, Betsy, it's time to give you a general reading, my friend. So first off, welcome. It's always nice seeing new faces here. Hey, Michelle, welcome, welcome. You are added to the list. So I appreciate seeing you here tonight, Betsy. And like I said, we will 100% get that specific question for you in a future stream, like once Listen Peter here. But you are awesome, and I appreciate you. So yeah, let's see what the deck has to say for you tonight. I'm giving it a quick shuffle here, and I'm gonna wait. Oh, there it is. So, Betsy, you got happy. Now that card did pop out, so it is meant for you. I think this is an active card because I think earlier before this card pulled out as well. So it's an active card tonight. So let's just, we'll give you the full description for happy as well so that it can resonate for you. Yeah, happy is always a positive card, right? All right, Karen's happy. Everybody write if they're happy in chat. It's TGIF Friday. Who's happy in chat? All right, so Betsy, happy. Gratitude, celebration, joy, fulfillment, bliss. Albus the dog says, there's always something to be happy about. I am happy most of the time, but sometimes I am really, really happy, especially if I've had a particularly good walk or a nice din-dins. People and other dogs to play with me make me happy too. Cuddles always makes me happy. Surely they make everybody happy. Sticks make me happy. That's definitely a dog thing. Apparently, having a warm, safe home and people who care for me make me happy every day. Sunshine makes me happy, but then so does rain because then I could splash in puddles. It's a whole matter of how we choose to see the world, I suppose. So, owner's notes. Dogs can usually find something to be happy about, but it's not so easy for us humans sometimes. This may be because we tend to dwell on matters, whereas dogs have the inevitable ability to exist completely in the present moment. There is much to be learned from the simplicity, as with it comes an appreciation of all the things around us that we should be grateful, but too often take for granted. What is your equivalent of a good stick to chew? Every ray of sunshine and breath we take is indeed a blessing that can bring us great happiness when we can allow ourselves to let go of unnecessary hindrances. Just as we can find ourselves feeling sad for no apparent reason, so too can we find ourselves in an unaccountable good mood. On these days, embrace every moment of happiness. It is a gift truly to be grateful for. So, this is just saying, remember to never take life for granted too much, because some people and living things are not as lucky as we are. And we only have this current life that we're living right now once. Because, once that life is over, it's over. So make sure to love life and love every day as you wake up, that you are alive and hopefully healthy and that you are having a wonderful time. I'm so happy to hear you're loving this card, Betsy. And I'm so happy that it's resonating with you. And just in general to everybody, when you wake up in the morning, try to wake up with a smile, even if you're not feeling great. Be happy for the life that you are living and alive for today. Even in those days and times, it's tough. It could be worse. Remember that. Michelle, welcome. So Pete and Liz are the two other hosts that are usually in this show. Usually I'm not by myself here. If you see other past live streams and videos, you'll see that they're in here doing readings too. They couldn't make it tonight, so that's why it's just me all by myself. And I'm not even working in my usual environment. I'm working abroad right now, so I'm limited on stuff. But anyways, we're only giving general readings just for tonight because of the situation. But usually our free tarot card live streams will give all sorts of readings, not just general. We'll answer questions, we'll do pendulum readings, and we do everything, and it's all for free. Just for tonight, we're just doing general. If you had a specific question, then you could go to tarotdonate.com to donate. Otherwise, it's all free. But yes, I'm working abroad, and you know what I'm talking about, Pete. But also, besides getting a not general question answered, if you guys go to tarotdonate.com, you will also get to skip the line. But if not, and you're cool with just waiting in the line for a general reading, then that's totally fine as well. So anyways, let's see. Everybody type 111 in chat. Pete was in the last live stream, Suzanne. It was Liz who wasn't in the last one. She has a very busy job as well, and it can be a little conflicting in time sometimes. So let me see who's here. Suzanne, you're here. Michelle's here. Let me just make sure Michelle's on the list. Yep, Michelle's on the list. Abigail is here. Let me make sure you're on the list. Yep, you are on the list. Okay, so let's see. Mary Beth, are you on the list? Yeah. All right. Tiffany, are you still here? Tiffany, Amberly, Kelly, Brandy, Angela, are any of those names saying 111? If not, we are going to move on to Luana. I gave you a reading. Yeah. Layla, are you here? No Layla, looks like. This person, Ang, that, are you here? Looks like a couple of these people left. Adriana, let's see. Did you write? I know, right, Suzanne? Nope. None of those people either. Let's see. Adriana. Jang, are you here? Hi, welcome. You guys are added to the list. Let's see. You know what, Susanna, you're active in here right now. Looks like these other people aren't right now. So, Susanna, we're gonna hop right on to you for your general reading tonight. How's that sound? You're being cool, patient, and active. So let's hop, skip, and jump over to you. And then Jang, you are next after Susanna. All right, so Suzanne, you got Brave. So let's see what Brave has to say. And if anybody does donate, please, please, please make sure to write down in chat that you donated so then I can just go and double check and not accidentally confirm it. And Jang, no problem. I see you're here. You are right after Susanna. So hang tight for another minute or two. You are next. So Brave, courage, curiosity, initiation, fears, strength. Albus the dog says, being brave isn't about not being afraid of things. It's about facing our fears. You never really know how brave you are until you have to step into dark places. Sometimes you have to, though. Like if a stick has been thrown down there, you can't just leave a thrown stick down in the darkness. It's just not good dog behavior. But then when I bring my stick back out of the darkness, it is so exciting. I feel so pleased with myself. I mean, there could have been trolls down there or anything. Welcome, Renata. So owner's notes. So this is for you, Suzanne. Sticks do sometimes fall into dark places. What is your equivalent of Albus's stick? Delving into the dark and facing our fears can lead to discovering our true potential. Our most precious treasures are often hidden away, waiting to be uncovered. And when we face the situations or parts of ourselves that make us uncomfortable, we have an opportunity to access hidden strengths, talents, and abilities. We have to decide whether to face our fears or turn away. But if we take the easier option, we deny ourselves access to something truly precious. So, fear is a big thing that holds us humans back in life, and sometimes it can stop us from some really, really big possible opportunities because we just think of the worst possible outcome. But sometimes when we face our fears, Suzanne, it can lead to a really good and positive outcome. So Suzanne, I encourage you, and the cards and Spirit and Albus the dog encourage you to face some of those fears of yours, because you'd be surprised what the outcome might actually be for you. It could turn out to be a really positive, great opportunity for you. So go for it, Suzanne. Welcome, Kushi. All right, so let me pull up. So Jang, you are next. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy it resonated with you. And thank you so much for being here again. I hope to see you again in a few future stream with hopefully Pete and Liz here too. So Jang, you are here, I know. So we're going to, yes, fear can be a motivating thing if you allow it to. Don't let fear eat you up alive, guys. All right, so I'm doing well, Kushi. Thank you. Black Cat, welcome. Let me add you to the list, Black Cat. Okay. Again, we're only doing general readings tonight just because I'm a little limited. Unless you donate, then I will do a specific question. But usually this is not the norm. Usually we do all sorts of questions for free. It's just the particular situation today, me on my own and not in my usual workspace here for these things. Okay, so Jang, you got sorry. What does this have to say? Let's find out. You're welcome, Suzanne. Sending positive vibes and love your way. Oh, okay. Really quickly, guys, hold the phone. This person right here, if you ever, ever, ever see these things pop up notoriously on Facebook, Do not respond. They are spam. They are a scam. Say it with me. They are spam and they are a scam. Block, delete, and report. Do not ever, ever, ever send a friend request or a message to these people. That's right. They're spam and they're a scam. And thank you for 211 subscribers, guys. So, sorry for 48. Wow. For Jang. That's right. Spam and scams, guys. I'm seeing a lot of spammy scammies there. So, all right, Jane, let me just pull your comment back up again if I can find it. There, just so you. Okay, that's right. That's a lot of, yeah, unfortunately on Facebook, it seems like Facebook Live is notorious for getting these scam posters, but every time we see it, we will always highlight it and then announce it. Make sure you do not send a friend request or talk to them because they will steal your money and run. And we're just trying to do this for free. We're only running on donations here. We just want to do this to volunteer and help people. And like I said, we usually go beyond just general readings. It's just the limitations for tonight in particular. So anyway, Jang, so sorry. Sorry, that's the card you got. Sorry. It says responsibility, guilt, confession, blame, forgiveness. Albus the dog says, I confess, this time it really was me. I didn't mean to, though. It's just that sometimes I can't help myself, and the next thing I know, well, it's too late. I truly am sorry. I really will try so very hard not to do it again. Please forgive me. We dogs really have no concept of lying or trying to cover things up like you strange folks sometimes do. Haven't you realized that it just makes everything harder, stressful, and complicated? Owner's notes. It's hard to stay cross with Albus with those big brown eyes. It's an expression that might be worth trying to cultivate if, like Albus, you've got something to apologize for. This card might suggest that it's time to swallow your pride and accept responsibility for your actions, even if they were accidental, and make amends. The blame may be harsh at first, but openness and honesty are much more likely to lead to peace and avoidance and deception. Oh my goodness. So listen, we've all been in that situation where you don't kind of want to own it, but you know what? Sometimes owning up to your mistakes will be much more worth it in the end because you didn't let it eat you up inside. You just let it out. And most of the times people are going to appreciate where you just kind of own it up and say like, look, I screwed up. Even if it was accidental, I screwed up. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's worth it. Yes, Karen Marie, you're awesome. So Franca, welcome. Just for tonight, unfortunately, we are only giving general readings because usually my other two hosts are not here tonight and it's just me and I'm not even working from my own house. So I'm limited on my supplies. If you did want a specific question like this answered, you can go to tarotdonate.com to donate. And then you just say, hey, I donate. It could be $1 or anything. And then I will have you skip the line and we can then answer your question. Or if you make sure to follow this page, our next live stream, we can get that question answered for you for free because my other two hosts will more likely be here and I will be, there'll be more people and I won't be limited to my limited supplies here. So we're just giving generals tonight, only tonight. This is not a usual thing. Usually we do answer questions like that. So anyways, if everybody could just write a quick, oh, no problem, guys. And perfect. Thank you so much for understanding, Renata and Frank. I really appreciate your understanding. It's just a tonight thing because just me. And Pete is helping in the background. It's just he couldn't be on the actual screen for tonight. Okay, so Adriana, are you here? Everybody just write a quick 111 in chat just so I could see who is here currently that is still waiting for a reading. Specifically, people still waiting for a reading, write 111 so I know who's here that's on the list. Richa, we're only doing generals just for tonight, but if you catch our next live stream, more than likely we can do a question for free. It's just tonight we're doing generals. Pete wrote the yes, of course, but we're only doing general readings tonight. He didn't mean to write like yes, of course to a question. Just we'll add you to the list though for a general reading. Who knows? Might answer your question. All right. So let's see. Abigail, Wolf O'Donnell. Okay, I got him. Abigail, I got to add you to the, oh my goodness. Okay, chat. Whoa, easy chat. Okay, Abigail, I got to add you. Thank you, everybody, for the new subscribers. Okay. Let me see. Franca, yeah, Franca. Let me see. Did you write 111, Franca? Because you are next, Franca. Franca, are you still here? Sorry, again, it's just me, so I'm kind of, yeah, Franca, you're here. Oh my goodness, sorry guys, I'm just getting a little lost. There's a lot here. I'm not used to doing all this stuff on my laptop here. Okay, Franca, here we go. General for you. All right. Franca, this is another very active card tonight. You got tracks. So tracks. You're welcome, Franca. So let's see. Tracks. I am probably going to close the queue in like 5 more minutes so that we can get through everybody else who's still waiting here. So tracks, memory, record, legacy, impact, effect. Albus, the dog says, so this is the dog. So the dog gives you the reading first. That's Albus. And then the owner gives you a reading. So Albus, the dog says, wherever I go, I leave tracks. So do you. Not always so obvious as these ones here in the snow, but they're all right. It's nothing to worry about so long as you don't go to places that you shouldn't. You can follow other dogs and people's tracks too if we want to. Together we make a pattern of tracks all across the world. Owner's notes. Albus doesn't worry too much about leaving tracks, but as humans, we may have a little more to consider. Everything we do and everywhere we go, we leave traces and there are consequences. From the carbon footprint we all create through our travel and daily lives to the trace we leave of our activities on the internet, we are all making tracks every day of our lives. When we are mindful of the effects our actions have, we can consciously create a positive impact on the world. So this is just a reminder for you, Franca. If you're leaving positive tracks wherever you go, then hey, keep on tracking. But just always remember, if that little voice in your head is saying, be careful what you do with this thing, it could come back and bite you in the butt. Listen to spirit. Maybe don't do that action then, because it might come haunting and rearing its ugly head to you in the near future or even the far future. You see how many stories like that end up on the news. So just a reminder, just be careful what you do, unless it is a positive thing. Exactly. Unless it's a positive vibe thing, then go for it. Reach for the stars. Welcome, Jessica. Of course, I will totally give you a general reading and positive vibes only. Exactly. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Renata, are you still here, Renata? I think you are. You're welcome. Let me see here. Renata. Yeah, sorry, guys. Only people waiting on the waiting list comment 111, though. Just people on the waiting list. Renata, you're here. Okay, perfect. Renata's here. All right, so general reading for Renata. I'm just trying to keep track of everybody. Make sure you guys all get a nice little reading. All right, Renata, you got Alpha. So what does Alpha have for you tonight? Let's find out. also, Renata, did you say that you were from Australia? Well, hello from down under. There's a candy channel I follow on YouTube that I like watching, and it's from Australia. They make some really tasty looking things. Alpha. All right, let me make sure that you two are on the list. I will double check that in a second. Okay, so Renata, you got Alpha. Success, career, leadership, promotion, fame. Ooh, fame. Okay, okay. Land of gigantic animals. Yes, so many gigantic things. Albus the dog says, "Look at me, I made it to the top. Behold, I am mighty. Climbing to the top of things can be tiring, but it sure is a great feeling when you reach the top. I feel so proud of myself, like the alpha dog of the world. Everything else seems so small, and the sky is so close and so big. Well, this is as high up as I could get. I think I'll stay up here for a little while. Not forever, though. No, that would be too long. I would be sure to get lonely after a while." Owner's notes. Now, don't let it go to your head, Albus. It's not likely. Dogs don't tend to suffer from issues of overinflated egos. This card may indicate either a personal breakthrough or career success with something that you have worked hard on finally paying off. This could put you in a position of leadership and responsibility. Achievement after continued effort is certainly worth celebrating, so enjoy the feeling. As Albus rightly points out, though, it can be lonely at the top of the world, so be sure not to isolate yourself with feelings of superiority. So this is pretty straightforward, this card, but hey, something good's coming your way, whether it's a promotion or something that you just did right or something that's getting really recognized and noticed and all the attention is on you. Just don't forget the people that got that attention your way, and make sure to always appreciate and love them, and don't get lonely at the top of the mountain. If you don't get the overinflated ego, which I'm not saying you're going to do, but Spirit just wants to double check with you and just remind you that when the paparazzi starts coming around. Hey, money. Okay. Bring on the money. What's that song? Money, 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 money. Money. The money's going to come a-flowing. The money's going to come a-flowing, Renata. And then Spirit just wants to let you know then, help somebody out. Help out some puppies like Albus here. Donate to some puppy organizations if you can. When you win the lotto, the Australian lottery, to help others. Exactly. Puppies, humans combined, help others. Positive vibes. All right. So let's see here. I am a little lost. Angela Williamson, I have not seen anywhere. So I'm going to just, Brandy, I don't think Brandy's been here for a while. I'm going to shut down everybody currently on the list is going to get a reading. I'm going to stop taking people though at 10, like new people, but everybody currently on the list, don't worry. I will be going past 10 to give you guys a general reading. I'm just removing people that have disappeared. Oh, you're welcome. No problem, Renata. It's lovely seeing you here. Okay, Adriana, are you here? I have not seen you comment in a while, so most likely you are not. Palava. Don't think Palava's here anymore. Michael Robusto, are you here? Jang, I gave you a reading. Oh, you're somebody was waiting. It's like J83. Are you still here? I know I saw you comment not too long ago. Are you still here? So much talking. Thank you to our new subscribers, by the way. 212 subscribers. Thank you very much. It's like Jay, are you here? Or Michelle Gilly, are either of you guys still here? Chat got very quiet. Who is still here? It's like, Jay, yay, you're here. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting. So really quickly, I'm just gonna, we are gonna close the queue for new readings so that we don't have anybody else coming in. Jessica, yep, don't worry, Jessica. I see that you're on the waiting list. Okay, so it's like J83. Let's get your free reading for tonight. And the queue is officially closed for new people. But again, everybody waiting, you will be getting a reading tonight. Just stay and wait. All right. So, ooh, you got a fun card. You got Magic. Let's see what Magic has to say. It looks like Albus is playing fairy godmother or something here with this little girl. Let's see what Magic is. Magic, 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 magic. Where is old Magic? Again, I hate this index in this book. It's a really bad index because it's not alphabetically organized. All right, I found it though. Love this deck, hate the index. You're welcome. It's like J83. So magic, enchantment, blessing, luck, good fortune, synchronicity. Albus the dog says, I believe in fairies, but I can't clap my hands to save Tinkerbell because I have paws, and you'd be surprised how difficult it is to clap with paws. It's difficult not to believe in fairies, actually, since they're always chasing me and biting me on the bottom. Sometimes they kiss me on the nose and say sorry. And of course, I forgive them since it's all good fun. Fairies, like people and dogs who have had a good sense of humor, and they can bring all kinds of magic into your life. Have they bitten you on the bottom lately? Perhaps soon they'll kiss your nose and bring you something shiny. Oops. Owner's notes. Abigail, I see that you're still here. Deb, you just made it to be added to the list. You just made it in time. And Abigail, you will be next, Abigail. Owner's notes. In our supposedly rational society of modern times, most people would claim not to believe in things like magic. But those same people probably still wish each other good luck, safe travels, and read their horoscope. The truth is that magic is so deeply woven into all of existence that most people aren't even aware of it. This card highlights the possibilities of something magical happening in your life. And even if you are only glimpsing it from the corner of your eye, it's bound to bring you something special. So, something special and magical imagination is coming your way. So keep an eye out for it and stay hopeful for it and don't give up on those special things because something good's coming your way. It's a positive card is what I have to say. All right. So, Abigail, you are next. Thank you for 213 subscribers. We're getting a lot of positive carbs here tonight. Positive vibes, positive carbs. Carbs. Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that? Positive carbs. Okay. Mary Beth, you're going to be next after sorry, Pete's got me laughing. Mary Beth, you are going to be next after Abigail, okay? Thanks for everybody's patience tonight and understanding that, like, ooh, this is a lot. Ooh, Abigail, card just flew out for you. You can't wait. Good. It's like J83. Stay excited. Haha, very funny, Pete. So, Abigail, this card literally just bounced out for you. It says adventure. We always like a good adventure, do we not? Let's find out what it has to say. Oops. Adventure. You're very welcome. It's like J83. You're welcome, Mary Beth. I appreciate your patience. So thank you as well. Adventure. Michelle, welcome back. That's okay, Michelle. You're still on the list. You're going to be next after Mary Beth, Michelle. Oops, I lost my place. I forgot what number this page is on. So okay. Adventure, spirit, pioneer, risk, new ground, experimentation. Albus the dog says, the call of the horizon, and adventure beckons, new lands to discover, new sticks to chew, and new trees to pee against. I love adventures. You don't even need to go that far, you know. I bet there's a road right by your house you haven't been up yet, or a gap between hedges that you haven't yet passed through. What's stopping you? Owner's notes, adventures feed the soul and keep the spirit young. They can take us so far flung in exotic lands. They could take us too far flung in exotic lands, or as Albus says, simply through the gap in the hedge we haven't explored yet. But wherever they take us, they always start with that first step out of the door. Even well-trodden paths hold the possibilities of new encounters and magical occurrences. If this card comes oh my goodness, if this card comes up for you today, be open to new experiences and open your heart to the possibility of new adventures. Who knows where that first step out of the door might lead? So keep your mind and your soul open for a new possible adventure, whether it's actually a physical adventure or a new work adventure or even a new fun opportunity adventure to try something new that's creative or a YouTube channel or whatever. Be open to some new possibilities coming in your life, because who knows, it could be a positive opportunity that really might help benefit you, Abigail. So best of luck to you. Okay, so Mary Beth, you are next, and then Michelle after that. Michael Robusto, I have not seen for a while, so I'm just going to remove his name, but I'll remember his name if he does come back. So Mary Beth, you're next. Thank you so much for your patience. Mary Beth, what do we have for you tonight? All right, Mary Beth, you got walkies. Look at Albus just yanking this guy along. He likes his walkies. That card popped out for you too, by the way. It was a jumper. Oh, and I was able to actually open up right to the page. Perfect. High energy, strong energies right now. Spirit is strong and with us. All right, so walkies, exercise routine, hobbies, fitness, guidance. Albus the dog says, my favorite part of the day, I love getting out and about. For some parts, I need to stay on my lead so that I don't get carried away and chase things I shouldn't, like sheep and cows and cars. But a lot of the time, I get let off the lead and have a good old romp around. I try not to go too far, though. I wouldn't want to get separated from my owner. Of course, in case they get lost. Exercise is so important. I want to stay bouncy and fit for as long as I can, and my owners too. So I make sure we go out every day. Owner's notes, I must admit it's my favorite part of the day too, and it certainly feels as though I'm the one being taken for the walk most of the time, as is often pointed out to me by passersby, much to their amusement. We all have our routines and structure to our daily lives, some more than others, but generally we all have part of the day we look forward to. The great thing about walkies is that not only is it enjoyable and gets us out in the open air, but it also keeps us fit, especially with all the hills around here. This card should be advising you to find something enjoyable to work into your daily or weekly routine that helps to keep you active and happy. It could also suggest that you can do so best under someone else's guidance or lead. So basically, Mary, it wants you to find something for you to add into a routine, and whether it's daily or weekly, whatever works best for you. Do something that makes you smile. Do something that cheers you up. Do something that makes you happy, because you deserve it. So Spirit just wants to remind you of that tonight for your general reading. Best of luck to you. So Michelle, you are next. And then after that, We've got a few more people, and then we'll be wrapping up the stream because I want to catch Live Patrol that's on Reels. You're welcome, Mary Beth. So, Michelle, you got treat. Treat. Look at Albus eating that treat there. Let's find out what treat has to say, Michelle. All right, treat, praise, pampering, indulgence, acknowledgement, award. Albus the dog says, "Oh, what a nice surprise. Treats are the tastiest tidbits you could ever taste. They can be anything from tiny little biscuits to a whole yummy sausage, and they always make me happy. Treats let me know that I've been a good boy, and I always try to be the best boy I can be. The best thing about treats is that I know they're always given with love. That's the tastiest bit." Owner's notes. We all need a treat every now and then. Like Albus, we might be lucky enough to receive ours for good behavior, perhaps for excelling at what we do, or perhaps simply from someone who wants to give a sign of their affection. As humans, we are in the privileged position of being able to treat ourselves if no one else is forthcoming. Whatever the case may be, when this card appears, you are due a treat. Go ahead and enjoy. You've earned it. So basically, straightforward, Michelle, treat yourself more. You deserve it. Stop beating yourself and not rewarding yourself in the end of the day. If you've had a long day, then girl, go do something for you and treat yourself so you can enjoy you. And also, guys, to people seeing, that's just Nightbot writing things that are the same. So it's just a Nightbot thing. It's a bot, and we have set messages that'll like repeat itself. So don't mind that. Oh, Michelle, I just gave you your reading. You might have to rewind a little bit, Michelle, but I just gave you your reading now. You got the card treat, and it was basically saying, the really quick short run, it said, Michelle, you need to treat yourself more because you deserve it. If you've had a long, stressful day, give yourself a pat on the back and go do something for you. Whether it's a day at the spa, treating yourself with something tasty like a sweet treat, or just laying back, relaxing, enjoying a nice book and a nice candle or a nice bubble bath. You deserve to treat yourself, Michelle. That's what the card was saying. Guys, the queue is closed. So, Pete, if you could stop adding people, please. I did close the queue. I'm trying to wrap things up here. So Brandy, are you still here? To all new people coming in, the queue is closed. So I'm not taking any new people because I am trying to end the stream here. So Brandy, Chally, and Wise Woman, Kushi, are you still here? Black Cat, Haley, Renata, I gave you a reading. Abigail, I gave you a reading. Wolf, Jessica, Richa. I'm just trying to see who's still here. Pete, stop starring people that are new. Stop. Okay, Deb, we're going to do you. Okay, Deb, let's give you your free general reading for tonight. I know, right, Deb? All right, so Deb, you got Resignation. This is an interesting card. Resignation. Let's see. Okay, resignation for Deb. Compromise, acceptance, tolerance, adjustment, truth. Truce, excuse me. Albus says, sigh, change is inevitable, though it always seems to take us by surprise, and it may take a while to get used to. It took me a little while to get used to not being the only furry member of the household anymore, but we soon all learned to get on together. Mostly that means that I lay here while they run around, jump over me, and climb the curtains. Owner's notes. We can waste a lot of our energy in our lives railing against change, but often if we stop fighting and accept the change, we can start to see the positive side and accept the lessons it has to offer. Hold on one second, guys. Michelle, yes, we can. Pete, can you just type to Michelle that maybe she's like a little bit in the background or something, like she might be a little behind. Can you just type that we did give Michelle her reading, please? And she might have to just rewind a little bit to find it. Okay. Sometimes the most unexpected things can enhance our lives in unforeseen ways. And Blessing, yes, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I'm just trying to like get through everybody before I sign off. So yes, you are on the list, Blessing. Sometimes the most unexpected things can enhance our lives in unforeseen ways. And once we have accepted them, we wouldn't be without them. Albus and the Cat-Bala cats are now firm friends, and he actually really enjoys the furry company. So basically, this is saying that sometimes change might seem not fun, but sometimes it actually might be more positive than you think it might be. It might be actually a good type of change. So try not to fight it and see where it goes. It might actually be a really positive outcome for you in the end. So learn to accept certain kinds of changes, even if they seem negative at first. And thank you for 215 subscribers. Okay, so yes, change is good. Okay, so who's still here? We're going to do a quick roll call to see who's here. Climbing curtains. All right. Wow, we actually got somebody from Twitch. This is new. Okay, so we actually have a Twitch person here, Doc Hopper. All right, so Doc Hopper, you got the vet. Yeah, the vet. Let me just explain how this deck works real quickly, Doc. This is simple wisdom of the household dog. So the dog gives you a reading and then the owner gives you the reading. No problem, Michelle. It's a golden retriever. We have other decks too. So Doc, how this usually works is usually there's two other hosts in this as well. And we like have different decks and we have a whole bunch of questions that we'll answer. I'm only doing general tonight because it's just me. So it's a little overwhelming keeping track of everybody. So I'm trying my best, but usually we have more people here too. We also stream on Facebook and YouTube as well. But so the vet. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Doc. This is a golden retriever, but he does look very close to a lab. But I do have a lot of dog themed decks. So if you stick with us, you'll definitely be able to see some of the other dog themed decks that I have. But I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, even if it was like 8 months ago. That's 10 months ago. I'm sorry, because you said November, I believe. But we're so sorry. We have a Labrador ourselves. We have a chocolate lab. Usually you'll see him in the background of my streams, but I'm not at home right now. So vet, page 68. Give me 1 second, Doc. All right. So what does the vet have to say for you? Health, medicine, healing, care, trust. So Albus the dog first wants to say to you, a lot of my fellow furry friends are not fans of the vet at all and hide from their owners on days when they are due to visit. I actually don't mind it all that much. I get lots of attention. There are always interesting smells, and I get to meet new dogs and people. I know that's for my own good and that the vet just needs to check that I'm healthy and keep me that way. I am pleased to say that I keep myself in fine shape, so there's nothing to worry about. Now, owner's notes. Albus knows how important it is to keep healthy and that the vet is only there to help him. All of us should pay attention to our health, as without that, what do we have? Sometimes it may be that we have to pay a visit to a medical practitioner for an examination, diagnosis, or treatment. Often we could be reluctant to do so as we don't want to hear bad news or indeed be poked around with, but we need to be able to trust that they are there to help us and that we will receive the care we need from a qualified expert. Doc wrote, oh, Jesus Christ. Doc, all Spirit is trying to tell you, and the card trying to tell you is, hey, if you've been delaying going to the doctor, and any kind of doctor, the dentist even, as in doctor, maybe it would be good and it's time to like finally stop kind of delaying it. As annoying as it is, it's definitely a process. But just go get yourself checked out, that for that yearly examination or for that 6-month dental cleaning or anything. It's just remind you it's important to take care of your health and have a professional check you out every once in a while. That's all. Just a nice little gentle reminder for you, Doc. All right. So I just saw somebody. Okay. I know you're on the list. You've been waiting. All right. So let's give you your general reading. And welcome, Girl Wake Up podcast. And then Blessing, I think you are next after this person, Snehal. I'm sorry, hopefully I'm not mispronouncing your name. All right, so Snehal, you got magic. You're welcome, Blessing. Gosh darn index. Magic, here we go. Okay. Enchantment, blessing, luck, good fortune, and synchronicity. My goodness. Albus the dog says, I believe in fairies, but I can't clap my hands to save Tinkerbell because I have paws, and you'd be surprised how difficult it is to clap with paws. It's difficult not to believe in fairies, actually, since they're always chasing me and biting me on the bottom. Sometimes they kiss me on the nose and say sorry, and of course I give them since it's all good fun. I forgive them because it's all good fun. Fairies like people and dogs who have a good sense of humor, and they can bring all kinds of magic into your life. Have they bitten you on the bottom lately? Perhaps soon they'll kiss your nose and bring you something shiny. Owner's notes. In our supposedly rational society of modern times, most people would claim not to believe in things like magic. But those same people probably still wish each other good luck. Safe travels, read their horoscope. The truth is that magic is so deeply woven into all of existence that most people aren't even aware of it. This card highlights the possibilities of something magical happening in your life. And even if you only glimpse it from the corner of your eye, it's bound to bring you something special. So, Snehal, I know that you had actually asked a specific question, and then I had I had told you that we were doing just general. So I remember your question was this: what is he thinking about me? So this card's saying something magical is going to happen. So perhaps that general reading actually just answered your question for you. He might be thinking positive things about you. Perhaps something magical is going to happen for you between you guys tonight. Lots of repeats tonight. Yes, Karen, a lot of repeat cards. He is very strong on these cards tonight. All right, so Blessing, you are next. Thank you for your patience, Blessing. I do want to try to wrap this up in like 10 minutes, guys. So the queue is closed for new people. So, Blessing, you got love. This is another repeat card for today. Very popular. You're welcome, Snehal. Best of luck to you. All right. So, yes, love. Exactly. Exciting. All right. Devotion, openness, trust, care, commitment. Albus says, love is the most important thing there is. It might be more important than dindins or even sniffing bottoms, but truthfully, it's a part of everything we are and do in life. You humans seem to make it a very complicated matter, introducing all kinds of baffling conditions and rules. But for me, love is life, and I love life, and I live love, and I love you, even if we haven't met. I'm sure we'd get on wonderfully if we did meet. Can you open your heart to love? It's simple. Give love generously to the world without expectation or conditions. And if you will feel the love within the earth itself and everything within, around, and above it, the best place to start is with yourself. Owner's notes. Dogs do have an extraordinary capacity for unconditional love, a trait that is sadly sometimes abused by those who do not appreciate it. We can learn from Albus's great and generous heart, but should not make the mistake of allowing ourselves to be betrayed or mistreated. Love does not only mean love for others, but also for ourselves. If we start by truly loving and valuing ourselves, then our love relationship with the world will be built on healthy foundations from which it can grow deep and strong. So, basically, Blessing, love yourself more. You got to give yourself some more of this. You need you time and you deserve it. You're always there helping other people, but make sure not to forget to love and help yourself sometimes, Blessing, because you deserve that too. Very important. So don't forget to do that. But anyways, yes, you need to love yourself more. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here tonight. I think we've gotten everybody that was on the queue before I closed it. If I missed you, I do apologize. It was just me tonight, so it was a little bit of a struggle to try to keep up with everybody, but I am going to be ending the stream now. If you missed getting a reading tonight, don't worry, we're going to be going live soon again. And this time, and hopefully next time, we'll have Pete and Liz also on there as well. So it'll be a little less hectic for me. And we'll answer all sorts of questions for free, not just general like we did tonight. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Karen. I hope that we can chat again soon because you are an awesome viewer, Karen. I appreciate you too. But guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Make sure to subscribe and like and follow so that you can get notified for when our next stream happens so that you don't miss our next stream. And the next stream, again, will most likely be, we'll take all sorts of questions. So thanks so much for watching. Mwah. Take care and let spirit guide you. And I was thinking of a possible subscriber name for our gang. I was thinking maybe it'd be like the Manifestation Gang. Like, what's up, Manifestation Gang? I don't know. We got to think of a name for all of you followers. So we'll think of something. We'll think of something. All right, guys. See you around. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see. Maybe we'll stream again this weekend. We'll see. All right. Bye, guys.